Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Encrypted Muslimah studio, where we reflect on the wisdom of the Quran and draw lessons to guide our lives. As we journey through today's reflections, your feedback is invaluable, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts with us.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh, mashallah. Today's discussion is one that truly resonates with every heart seeking strength. The story of Maryam عليها السلام. She faced immense trials but remained steadfast through her trust in Allah. Umi, wouldn't you say her story is an example for all of us, especially as women?
Absolutely. Her unwavering reliance on Allah in moments of hardship and uncertainty offers us timeless lessons on resilience, patience, and faith.
In today's episode, we'll reflect on verses from the Surah Maryam, that is, Quran chapter 19, verse 16 to 26, where we'll uncover the strength and wisdom in her story and how it inspires us to navigate our own challenges.
Let me ask you, have you ever faced a moment where life felt overwhelming, when you felt judged, alone, or unsure of how to move forward?
Maryam's عليها السلام story speaks directly to these struggles. As someone who faced judgment and isolation but held firmly to her faith, she teaches us how to remain strong through reliance on Allah.
So, let's explore her journey and discover the profound lessons her story offers to strengthen our own faith and trust in Allah.
Let's begin with the verses from the Surah Maryam, verse 16 to 26, where Allah narrates Maryam's story. These verses are both moving and full of wisdom.
Yes, and as we listen, let's reflect on how each moment of her journey carries a reminder of Allah's mercy and support. نبدأ بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واذكر في الكتاب مريم إذ انتبذت من أهلها مكانا شرقيا.
And mention, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, in the book that is the story of Mary when she withdrew from her family to a place toward the east.
Subhanallah. This verse sets the scene for Maryam's عليها السلام incredible story. It shows her choosing solitude, leaving her family behind and stepping into a moment of deep reflection and connection with Allah. Can you imagine how much strength and courage that must have taken?
Absolutely. It's such a profound moment, and it reminds us that sometimes stepping away from the noise of life is necessary to focus on our relationship with Allah.
فاتخذت من دونهم حجابا فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا.
And she took in seclusion from them a screen. Then we sent to her our angel, and he represented himself to her as a well-proportioned man.
Subhanallah. Even in her solitude, Maryam's عليها السلام test begins. The angel Jibril عليه السلام appears to her in human form, marking the beginning of a life-altering moment. It's a reminder that sometimes challenges come even when we're in deep worship or isolation.
That's so true, and her reaction is amazing. Despite being alone, she stands firm in her faith and seeks refuge in Allah. Let's continue.
قالت إني أعوذ بالرحمن منك إن كنت تقيا.
She said, Indeed, I seek refuge in the most merciful from you. So leave me, if you should be fearing Allah.
Subhanallah. This response shows her unwavering trust in Allah. Even in such a vulnerable moment, her first instinct is to call on Ar-Rahman, the most merciful. What a beautiful example of relying on Allah in times of fear or uncertainty.
It's so inspiring. It reminds us that no matter how difficult or frightening a situation may be, turning to Allah for protection is the ultimate act of faith.
قال إنما أنا رسول ربك لأهب لك غلاما زكيا.
He said, I am only the messenger of your Lord to give you news of a pure boy.
This is where the miracle begins. Maryam, عليها السلام, is told that she will bear a child, Isa, عليه السلام, despite being untouched by any man. It's a moment that challenges human understanding but shows the power of Allah's will.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that Allah's plans are beyond what we can comprehend, and miracles happen when we place our trust in Him completely.
Subhanallah. These verses are so rich with meaning. They remind us of Maryam's عليها السلام incredible strength and reliance on Allah. Should we continue with the next part of her journey?
Yes. Let's dive deeper into the lessons we can take from her story.
Maryam عليها السلام withdrew from her family, seeking solitude to focus on her worship and connection with Allah. This teaches us that sometimes stepping away from the noise of life is essential for spiritual clarity.
Absolutely. And this isn't just about physical isolation. It's about turning our hearts to Allah, even when we feel alone. In solitude, we can find the strength and peace that only Allah can give.
Maryam's عليها السلام journey wasn't free of pain. She endured childbirth alone, away from human support. But Allah's care never left her. He provided her with water and dates, symbols of His mercy and provision.
This is a beautiful reminder that even in our most difficult moments, Allah's help is near. We just need to call on Him and trust in His wisdom.
When Maryam عليها السلام returned to her people, carrying baby Isa عليه السلام, she didn't defend herself with words. She trusted Allah completely and let Him take care of her honor.
Subhanallah, this teaches us to focus on pleasing Allah rather than seeking approval from others. Allah, who is the ultimate protector and guide.
How can we bring Maryam's عليها السلام lessons into our own lives?
Here are 3 practical steps. 1. Embrace solitude for worship. Set aside time each day for dhikr, dua, and Quran recitation. Let solitude become a means of connecting with Allah and renewing your faith. 2. Turn to Allah in pain. In moments of hardship, recite, Rabbi shrah li sadri, my Lord, expand for me my chest. Pour your heart out to Allah, knowing He hears every word. 3. Respond to judgment with dignity. Like Maryam عليها السلام, trust Allah to handle your affairs, focus on your sincerity, and let Him guide your steps.
Maryam's عليها السلام story is proof that Allah never abandons those who trust Him. Her resilience reminds us that every trial is an opportunity to grow closer to Allah.
Sisters, no matter what challenges you face, whether it's judgment, pain, or isolation, know that Allah sees your struggle and will provide for you in ways you can't imagine. Let's end with this heartfelt dua inspired by Maryam's عليها السلام story. يا الله كما أعطيت مريم القوة على التحمل والثقة في حكمك، أعطنا القوة والثبات في مواجهة تحدياتنا. اجعلنا من النساء اللاتي يرضيك عملهن ويسعين دائما لثقتك ورحمتك. آمين. Ya Allah, just as you gave Maryam عليها السلام the strength to endure and trust in your wisdom, grant us resilience and steadfastness in our challenges. Ameen.
Ameen. And thank you for joining us in reflecting on the story of Maryam عليها salam. May her lessons inspire you to trust Allah deeply and embrace your struggles with faith. Until next time, may Allah bless you and keep you on the straight path. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.